So more information has dropped about the two newest characters that were revealed for Mortal Kombat 1, which was Rain and Smoke. And with those bio reveals also came an accidental leak because, of course. But first, let's look at her community art. I know, I'm sorry, I'm not only gonna do Melina art pieces every single video, I promise, but this one was just too good to share. It's a freaking awesome pose, really creative, and I love everything about it, the colors, the line art. It looks so clean, and MK1 is probably one of Melina's best designs in a really, really long time. By the way, there will be story spoilers in this video, of course. If you don't want any spoiler, you probably shouldn't watch this video. So let's look through the bios. So what happened with Rain is that they posted it in the official Mortal Kombat 1 Discord server, and Thalion actually is posting the bios for every character. It was information that we weren't privy to before, and then he later edited it. So let's read Rain's bio before the edit. It says, as a student at Outworld's exclusive Imperial Academy of Sorcery, aka Mortal Kombat Hogwarts, Rain amazed his peers with his singular aptitude for water magic. Rain's skills drew General Shao's attention, who honed his water magic into a great weapon. Rain's victories so impressed Empress Sindel that she appointed him as Outworld's High Mage. So this corroborates the leak that both Shao and Sindel are on the roster, and that Shao is actually the general of Outworld's army and not the Emperor. And this gives us even more information on Sindel, that she is in fact the Empress of Outworld at the present time that the story takes place. So that is really, really interesting. Rain has been demoted from demigod to just dude who can do magic. I don't know how Rain fans will feel about this. I don't have any opinion. Like, I honestly don't really care about people's bios that much. Like, what matters to me is how they play, right? And how they look, and that's it. But I know some people are invested in the characters, so that's fine. Now, let's read the edited version of this bio. It says, as a student of Outworld's exclusive Imperial Academy of Sorcery, Rain amazed his peers with his singular aptitude for water magic. Having honed his craft of water magic into a fierce weapon, he now hopes to learn the realm's darkest and most powerful sorcery. He wants to learn a dark magic, so does that mean like Quan Chi type of dark magic? Shang Tsung type of dark magic? In my opinion, this works pretty well with the fact that we saw in the trailer that he was against the Lin Kuei, which means he probably did in fact ally himself with Shang Tsung, who might have promised him to teach him dark and powerful magic. So that is really, really interesting as far as the story goes. We keep getting like tidbits every new reveal, so it's really interesting to see. Now let's look at Smoke's bio that Thalion also posted in the Mortal Kombat Discord server. It says, as a boy, Smoke lived to hunt with his family. Their final hunt, however, ended in a tragedy. Having accidentally trespassed onto Lin Kuei lands, they were attacked. Smoke was orphaned. Ashamed by his warrior's actions, Lin Kuei's grandmaster adopted Smoke. He raised him alongside his sons, Sub-Zero and Scorpion. So he is the adopted brother of Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Eventually, Smoke chose to make Lin Kuei's mission his own, but as he lacked his brother's innate supernatural abilities, he set out to master practical magic. Having done so, he now joins them in Earthrealm's defense. My friends and I were actually joking that he learned his magic from Batman, who gave him a smoke-only utility belt. And again, some people were disappointed that he doesn't have actual smoke powers, right? Which means he probably won't have his shake and stuff like that, but again, things like that don't really bother me. You know, the gameplay and the look is more important to me. Even though he has the Ellen DeGeneres haircut, the more I look at him, the more it actually grows on me. And I know he'll have some fire skins anyways, you know, because as they say,
where there's smoke, there's fire.
Alright, that was a bad joke. It's kind of wild to me that Smoke just became part of Lin Kuei and had like no problem with the fact that they just slaughtered his family. I mean, maybe he was like super young, but I don't know, I'd kind of still hold a grudge, you know? It's kind of weird. So those are the two new bios as of right now as I'm recording this video. at 6:46 p.m. Eastern Time. They haven't been added to the official Mortal Kombat 1 site, they're just on the Discord. And there's something else interesting I also want to talk about when it comes to what they posted in the Discord, is that they listed Raiden as a cameo as well. And so far, not only have we not seen Raiden as a cameo, he also wasn't in the cameo leaked roster. The cameo leaked roster had 16 characters, and Ed Boon said the final game will have 16 to 20 base cameo characters. I will show you a picture of the cameo roster that someone made on Test Your Might. And as you can see, there's 16 there with all 5 of the DLC ones that were leaked. However, Frost isn't on that base roster, and we know for a fact she is in because of today's reveal trailer. Which is weird because literally every character on that roster so far except Jade, Melina, Serena, and Motaro were confirmed. So I'm guessing the base roster will either be bigger or they cut some of them and they will put them as DLC or something. And again, the arrival of Smoke and Rain further corroborate this 19 character leak that we've had in the past that I've discussed many times. We still have no idea who the last 2 characters are. It's so freaking weird that like we have this entire roster but 2 are just missing. Like either they're new characters and people aren't willing to share them, or maybe it hasn't been decided yet who's gonna be DLC and who's gonna be main. I don't know, it's really freaking weird. But I guess we might see soon enough. So let me know what you think about the new bios and the new lore behind Smoke and Rain. And as always, have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll see you all very soon.